All right. What is up, everybody? This is my first week of 2019 in my training log. The full workout's right there. It was an upper body day. Here is my bench press. I think it was 7 sets of 5 at 80%, I'm pretty sure. So I recorded all these sets. I got them from a bunch of different angles to be able to fully assess my form and everything for you guys. Um, the sets really weren't that bad. My bench felt pretty good on this day, and I'm pretty sure I came fresh off a deload, so that's possibly why my bench felt so good. And then I think there's one more. Yeah. So after my bench, I hit pull-ups. I think I did a time lapse of like my warm-ups and then my first couple sets, and then I dropped the weight and hit I think like a 25 attached for a couple sets of 8, which should be coming up right about now. So yeah, here's that first set with the 25. I did another I did another set after this one with a 25 also attached, but I don't think I filmed it, or maybe I did film it and I just didn't include it because I don't want to bore the fuck out of you guys. So yeah, after these pull-ups, we moved on to military press. I think I was hitting 165 for sets of 3, and then on my last set, I hit a set of 6. For my upper body days, they're pretty simplistic. It's really just a vertical push, vertical pull, horizontal push, horizontal pull, and then I have incline dumbbell thrown in just because I'm trying to bring up my upper chest. So yeah, here's basically a seal row. It's a reverse bench press. So it's basically like you're pulling instead of pushing. I find that this is a really good accessory to increase your bench press. I don't really go too heavy on these. I think I'm doing sets of like 5 to 8 with 185. So yeah, like I said though, my upper body days are really just the bare minimum. Um, Here's those inclines I was talking about, really trying to bring up my upper chest. So yeah, and then I think this is the last clip I recorded for this. I did hit arms. I hit a barbell bicep curl and tricep push downs, but I didn't record those just because it's arms. So yeah, after this day was my leg day. Had 10 sets of 3 on squats. There it is, the full workout for you guys. Screenshot that if you want to follow along or whatever. So yeah, I think I got the squats from a bunch of different angles as well, so you could kind of see my depth and my bar path and everything. I like to squat way below parallel, basically till my ass touch my ankles, because I just find it easier to assess my depth that way instead of trying to stop right at parallel. It's way harder for me to stop right at parallel than it is for me to just go all the way to the bottom like this. So this is how I've pretty much always squatted, ass to grass. It may not be the most effective in terms of power, but I just feel the most comfortable this way, and sometimes what's comfortable is better than what's optimal. So yeah, I think I only have one more set of these, and then I hit stiff legs. I do stiff legs as my hip hinge movement on my leg days. Uh, People like to overcomplicate legs just because I don't know why they throw in lunges and do all these weird ass variations of exercises. For legs, really all you need is a hip hinge for your hamstrings. You need a pressing for your quads, which is what the squats were, and then an extension for your quads, and then a curl for your hamstrings, and then just one calf exercise. So yeah, people overcomplicate it a lot. Um, I have hack squats thrown in. I just use these basically for more squat volume and really just to overload my quads because I'm trying to bring my squat up quite a bit. So yeah, here's those hack squats, and then we'll be moving on to day 3, which is a pull day. So there's a full workout, hit deadlifts. I think that's the only thing I recorded. I know we recorded more, but that's included in another video. So yeah, here's those deadlifts. We were training at Christian Guzman's gym. And for deadlifts, I've always felt kind of comfortable with them. Um, there's really not a whole lot to the movement. It's almost just pushing your hips through once you pull the tension out of the bar. So yeah. Here's all these from a different angle. You can check my bar path, kind of how I set up my hamstrings and back and everything. So here's the last clip of these, and then we'll be moving to my push day, which is day 5 on my programming. Or no, day 4. I lied. I take Wednesdays off because I like to have a day off before my deadlifts. So these were actually on a Thursday. I hit the upper body on Monday, the legs on Tuesday, took Wednesday off, and then hit those deadlifts Thursday. And then this is Friday, which is my push workout. Here's my overhead press. Should be coming up right about now. Yeah, 5 sets of 7 at 75% of my training max. Training max is just 90% of your actual true 1 rep max. And then after each training cycle, I increase it by, I think, 10 pounds upper body and 15 or 20 pounds lower body, depending on how I felt. So yeah, and then I'll deload and then I'll jump into the next training cycle with those higher percentages. So yeah, here's this overhead press. You want to keep your elbows and your wrist pretty much underneath each other. So basically like right at shoulder width for me, a little bit outside. Because you want to have that joint stack between your wrist and your elbows. It's going to give you the most amount of power and it's going to keep you the safest. Here's incline. This was actually 205 for a set of 5. I kind of overshot what I figured I'd be able to do. I wanted to hit this for a set of 6, so I only got it for 5, and then I had to drop the weight after this. So yeah, that's a goal coming up, is to hit this 205 for 6 and eventually hit it for 8, 5 sets, and then 10 reps, of course. So yeah, after this, moved on to the flat dumbbells. I hit a top set with the hundreds. I want to say I hit a set of 4 or 5. So here's that. My dumbbells have been increasing quite a bit. Actually, I've been hitting the hundreds on incline and flat every single time. I didn't hit only the hundreds for this workout. I only hit them for the top set. It's listed in the full routine that you guys can go back and screenshot if you want to follow along. After this, I dropped to the 80s and I hit these for, I want to say 3 sets of like 8 reps. I might have gotten 10 on the first set and then had to drop to 8 reps just because the weight was kind of getting to me. We were kind of fatigued at this point in the workout after all those overhead press sets and all the incline bench sets. So yeah, here's this. Then I think this is the last thing I recorded for my push day, and then we'll be moving into the second leg day. So really the way I have my programming set up right now is I have the upper body day, which is just a horizontal push, horizontal pull, vertical push, vertical pull, and then the incline, like I said, and 1 bicep and 1 tricep. And then the leg day, then I come and take Wednesday off. Thursday is pull, Friday is push, and then Saturday is another leg day. So here's my pin squats. This was actually a huge PR for me. I had 365 for this set of 3. I was hitting this for like less than a month ago, and then I deloaded and came back and hit it for 3. So yeah, my strength is crazy right now. I'm really excited to see what future PRs I hit. I want to hit 405 for a single pretty soon. I might deload one more time or 2, and then really try and get this 405 for 1 on here. Or I might go for 365 for a set of 5. I'm not 100% sure. As long as my strength is going up, that's it. I think after this 365, yeah, I had to drop to 335. 365 for 5 sets of 3 would have been insane. So I just dropped the weight to be able to maintain the sets of 3. This is 335. I hit this for 4 more sets of 3, so I hit 5 sets of 3 total. The first set was with that 365. And then after this, I moved on to dumbbell stiff legs. I don't think I filmed any of that, just because if I would have, this video would be like 20 minutes long with all my accessory movements on all the days. So yeah, if you guys want to see me film those accessory type movements, talk about them, or just whatever, let me know in the comments and I'll do that for future weeks. But that was the last clip of this. I might have gotten it from a different angle. I'm not 100% sure. But yeah, here's another angle of these 335 pin squats. They felt really good. My pin squat is actually stronger than my regular squat, believe it or not. I don't know if it's because the dead stop helps. My quads are actually really strong, so I'm able to power through these pretty easy with a lot of quad drive. And with my regular squats, the bounce out of the bottom almost shoots me forward too much and it gives me bad positioning. And that's why I have these thrown in, is because it helps with that positioning bouncing out of the bottom. So yeah, I think that was the last rep and the last thing. So yeah, if you guys enjoyed this video, make sure you like, comment, share, and subscribe it. Stay tuned because I'm gonna have my second week's worth of training coming up next week. Or I might post a video this Sunday. I'm not 100% sure. Don't take my word. I'll let you guys know when it's up. Take care. I'll catch you in the next one. Peace out.